I was telling Daniel how I'm broke today. You! No!
Crotch shot! Hang on, Jesus want to put it in while we drive to Wendy's?
Daniel's also going to Wendy's. Yay!
For a coupon.
I was telling Daniel how I'm a welfare whore today. I literally only have $16 to my name right now. That has to include food, thrifting, and gas.
Wait, what did you start the day with though?
Like 55. I spent $14 at Dollarama and then $27 at Value Village.
Everything you bought today was personal too.
True.
Dior, the toilet paper, right? And whatever you got from Dollarama.
Yeah.
You haven't found anything to sell yet.
I haven't. But the Dollarama stuff I had to get because it was shipping supplies, Loki's treats.
Yeah.
So, because Loki's out of treats and he's number one.
Loki is number one. My pugs are number one too. And we still gotta let them meet.
I know.
That'd be cute. I'd like that.
He's so submissive with girls. He's a little.
Is he? Well, both of my pugs are girls. My babies.
And I have about, I'm in between half and empty, but a little bit under half the empty. That makes sense.
What do you mean?
Like, you know, between half and empty?
What are we talking about?
The gas
Oh,
in my
gas.
car. And I'm under half of the empty.
Under half of the empty. So a quarter?
Am I at a quarter? Let me see. You see it?
Oh, I see it. Yeah, you can last a day.
I'm above empty.
Do you want to go to Costco?
No. If we run out of gas, we run out of gas.
We're not going to run out of gas. We'll go to Costco.
Or
I'll go inside. The drive-thru looks crazy.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It won't take me long. You can talk to them.
I'll talk to you guys while Daniel gets his nuggets.
We think we're going to be doing
Oh, I'll go over there.
a live stream sometime this month.
Yes, me too.
We're going to do
Wait,
some
is this
like...
drive-thru?
No, just go to the... Don't go to the drive-thru.
No, I'm gonna park.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because
sorry.
the entrance is over
Why
there.
is this... Yeah, this place is weird. The only way to get into the doors is to cross through the drive-thru. It'll save me so much time just running in.
Oh, I brought you to the Tim Hortons side, sorry.
It's fine. Well, I got legs. Still.
For now. Until I break them.
Yeah. Or sell them. It sounds like you're...
Anybody want to buy
them.
Daniel's legs?
What's
They're
the price?
nice and virile.
What's the price tag? My legs are actually decent. I think people like them. I'll be back.
Okay. Turn off the car because we need to utilize our gas. But like, I'm literally like, I feel so embarrassed with Daniel because I feel like a broke whore. I literally have, okay, so this is between, okay, like this is my gas tank. This is empty. This is half a tank. I'm over here. So, and then we need to drive still to Pembina, to Regent, and then Daniel, and then home. And when I get home, I'll probably be on empty. Luckily, I'll have money tomorrow, I think, I hope. And then I can go to the gas station right by my house. Anyway, this is what I bought, this Dior blush. It's super cute. It's in the color Sugar and Spice. Oh, I like that name. Anyhow, it doesn't look to be used, guys. Like, look at it. It still has the, like, look. So unused. Yeah, see, the brush isn't used either. I'm going like this. No powder is coming off of it. So unused Dior blush for $20 at the Thrift. You can't go wrong with that. I think this retails for like $60, maybe even more. But yeah, it's so exciting to find this. I love Dior is one of my favorite brands for cosmetics in terms, well, makeup. I like their skincare too, but I really like their makeup. I just don't like their eyeshadows because it's very chalky. But then again, I haven't really used their eyeshadows since maybe like 2000 and I don't know, 12 maybe is the last time I used their eyeshadows, but they were really chalky. I also found that Chanel's eyeshadows are really chalky too. So, but yeah, I love Dior foundation, Dior powders, Dior blushes. I like their mascaras and their eyeliners. But yeah, we are so broke today, guys. It's kind of embarrassing. I mean, I put myself in that situation. Not really though. I didn't really put myself in that situation. It's just so many things had come up in terms of like money, right? I had to get my, okay, what I had to do? Okay, I had to get my Ozempic. That was like $250. I had to get my prescription for my medication, my hormones. That was another, I forgot how much that was, but I had to get those. I had to get my spirulactone and my estrogen. And then I had to replace my battery. Like that's probably a combination of over $500 right there. So it's unexpected, you know? That was fast.
The cashier was sort of like...
I like, oh, hello, who's that? Oh my God, look at him.
That's not that special.
Oh, that guy was cute.
Who's
My God. My pussy lips are quivering. Brrr. My puss.
Christ.
My puss. It was like laughing at me.
You're saying puss.
My pussy. I guess this is the way out, right? Over here. Whoops.
To the lights, yeah. It was fast though.
You were super fast.
There's a lot of people eating there right now too. Time's going, oh, I can't turn left here. For $4.25 is a good deal.
$4.
Especially since when like 20-piece nuggets at McDonald's is like $26.
That's insane.
It's a bit crazy. Did you say the nuggets used to be cheap?
I remember when I used to work at McDonald's in 1998, and I had a Halloween party that year.
That was the year I was born.
You weren't born yet because this was October 31st of
Oh my God.
1998.
I wasn't alive yet.
You were kicking in your mom's stomach. It's so funny. And here I am, like 16 and having a house party.
Isn't that weird that I'm like, yeah, I'm hanging out with you now, but you were having a house party before I was born.
I know.
It's weird to think about. No, it's weird.
Even like I saw some of your old pictures on Facebook, like when you were like 14 in 2000 and
What year?
12.
Yeah, would have been around.
No, 13 because you were late in the year.
Yeah.
So 2013. In 2013, I was fucking 32.
That's
Going
so
to
weird.
Vegas.
There's two different lives.
I was telling Daniel, wouldn't it be funny if we were like thrifting when you were like in 2013? Like, I'm gonna pick up your son.
Literally. I would say, my parents would probably say no, but I would have said yes if I knew what we were doing nowadays.
Right. No, Mom, she's not a predator.
No, yeah, Mom, it's okay. It's gonna work out in the end. Trust me, I'm gonna be rich, Mom.
It's hilarious.
The things we wish we knew. What was I gonna say too with that? I don't know, have you mentioned on video before that, like, I knew of you before we like thrifted together?
Yes, yeah. Because Daniel worked at the Salvation Army where I lived, like really super close by, and I always frequent there a lot. And I guess.
But I remember you in your Escalade days.
Yeah. That was my obese days. I was like 400 pounds.
I remember you being huge.
I was like bitchy too.
I never saw you skinny. You know, like what you showed me in pictures. I remember never talking to you because I was scared. The things I heard, you always look grumpy. And I remember my manager saying you were like a famous YouTuber.
That's funny. I was technically back in those days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now you're retired.
But because back in those days, you could, I don't know, it's just easier to be on YouTube. Less competition.
Well, there wasn't as many, yeah.
And
Exactly.
not as many thrifters too, right?
Yeah.
Because when you were work there, like around that time, like 2017, 18.
Reselling was a thing,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the way it is now.
No.
And yeah, like you, like being this like YouTuber thrifter, that was like unheard of in the city.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it still sort of is. I don't think there's really any other YouTubers.
Even if you bring it back earlier, like when I was thrifting around 2010, 11, like people didn't, like I did YouTube, but they didn't know that. They just thought that I was a bag lady and liked to collect bags.
So you knew the formula before it was a formula.
Yes, because I was reselling around 2010, but it wasn't like, it wasn't talked about in the thrift store at all.
And that's why everyone should subscribe to the channel. You're darn to an OG. Like, that's impressive to me, you know? I never one day woke up to be a reseller. Things transitioned because I was making money for things that I didn't have room for or that I wanted to, you know, to get rid of.
Yeah.
And just being a collector and wanting to fund for other things, I'm like, hey, let me sell this video game to buy this, or let me sell this toy to buy this. And then it became clothing, and that's how I started, you know? I started, well, and working at a thrift store didn't help, but when I worked at a thrift store, excuse me, for the first 3 years, I didn't care about clothing or anything.
No. So much stuff passed through your hands.
I look at, like, toys.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was into.
Me too. I only looked at bags. I didn't look at clothes. I didn't look at...
I don't even want to know what was in the clothing. I remember certain things. But...
I remember when clothes started to become more popular, like vintage, and I started looking. But then I couldn't sell it. I would literally donate it back to the thrift store. Like things that Daniel would pick up now, like Looney Tunes jean jackets, or Betty Boop, or whatever.
But now it's just everyone's touching vintage. There's a bit too much vintage. Actually, not the right word. No, I don't think there can be too much vintage. There's just too much.
Too many people.
Too much market. The people is insane.
But the thing is, I feel like even though there's a lot of people doing it, they're not going to last the way we've lasted.
Yeah.
Because you've been doing this consistently for almost 4 years.
Almost.
Like full time.
It's all documented on YouTube.
I know.
Which is cool to me.
And the funny thing is, back in the day, like I used to go to the thrift store at 6, even 8 before they were, or even like 8:30. I remember going sometimes at like 8:45 before they would close, and would still find shit.
I'll stop at them. It'll probably be something good for me. Yeah. Wow.
I remember finding my Burberry at Pembina at 8:45. I go in, sitting there, nobody touched it.
Wow. Nowadays, no, but I know. Well, not true.
And someone had commented, they're like, and they didn't mean to be disrespectful at all, but they're like, videos like mine, resellers like us, are one of the reasons why thrift stores are pricing the way they are, which is, I feel like it is true. Because they like, I know a lot of the thrift stores, like they follow our channel and the TikToks, and they watch them. I don't understand why thrift stores don't have the mentality that if you price things reasonable, then the things aren't going to sit and you're not going to have to bail things. Because then, you know, if you bail it, you're out money.
I had to pass on a few things today because of the price point.
Yeah. But if you price it reasonable, then people will buy it, and you're getting new inventory all the time anyway.
You haven't ever, is it the word for everlasting stores?
Yeah.
They really do. Much stuff is produced in this world.
And there's just, you know, there's billions of people in the world, so there's going to be billions of stuff that's been accumulated through the...
There's billions of people in the world, there's going to be... What's the thing that comes after billion?
Trillion?
More. Another one.
Billion,
Another
trillion.
one. That's how much stuff there is. Is it all good stuff? No.
And if you take, even though there's a billion people in the world, if you take each of those people and how much stuff have they accumulated and bought, each person, it would be in the trillions, like you said.
Mm-hmm. One person doesn't buy just one thing.
Yeah.
They buy thousands and thousands of things per household.
Like I was telling Daniel when he thrifted those like cool toys today. Mm-hmm. Like I had all those toys when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. I had those starter jackets. I had, you know, vintage Transformers.
Too bad a lot of it gets thrown out though.
Yeah.
75% of it's in the dumpster.
Maybe we should go dumpster diving.
Well, current dumpster and past dumpster is what I mean, like, for sure. We need to be at the other location.
This is the Escalade I want, white. It looks so
nice.
classy and rich. I never got to appreciate my Escalade, guys, because I was a fat fuck.
You didn't get to enjoy it?
I did, but I mean, the novelty wore off after a while, because it's like, well, she's just fat with an Escalade. But the car that I got the most compliments on was my BMW.
That one?
Yeah. all the time. It was just a basic
BMW.
BMW.
Just a BMW though, yeah.
It was. I think because it was white, it was newer, so. And this was like 2000 and...
I don't look at a BMW on the road and get excited at all.
No.
I don't think any car in the city I do besides like 2.
I know. Teslas?
Well, even those are saturated now. Like, there's a Tesla in every parking lot. They used to be so uncommon.
That's true.
Like, that's nice, but I'm still not even going to go over that. That's a Lambo, right?
It's a Porsche.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
The flag with the...
Yeah. Yeah, Porsche. You can see the back.
My bad. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking that.
They kind of have a similar emblem.
It's a very expensive car, but I didn't really care for it. I'm like, oh my god, look.
I'm okay with a fucking like Honda or Toyota SUV.
Toyotas are amazing.
I want to be practical with
There it is again. Another Porsche. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
And it's your color. Maybe that's a sign. We just talked about a
I know.
Porsche, and there's your matching car color. Weird. There's way too many coincidences.
There is. Especially with you.
I lure them in. Hey, I'm like a magnet to them. So I have some weird connection. I don't know. We should not be in here long though. I think. Actually, it doesn't really matter at this point. We're stuck here.
I don't plan on finding anything anyway. I have $16.
Yeah, you're like, I don't care. I don't care if I get anything. Do you have a garbage in the front?
Yes, you can leave it there.
Look at that.